Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and to the world of magic and miracles. Another beautiful day in this beautiful paradise on earth, Santa Barbara, California, with so much wildlife, all the birds that have been speaking up until the point of us going live today. So welcome to life with all its aliveness and freshness and beauty and a new day and a new moment. And we never know what's coming next. That's what makes every moment so much fun. When there's no plans, when there's no planning, when you're moving forward in some sort of a direction, but you never know what's going to happen. And then magical things happen. And the more that you let yourself be in the flow without trying to direct it, the more magic and miracles show up. It's pretty incredible that for now, on a daily basis, 5 days a week, I have a job where I show up as a driver of a house car for a beautiful hotel right here on the ocean. But you never know what's going to happen. Every moment is new. Every interaction is new. You may see someone you know from before. You may meet someone completely new. And every one of those interactions is just another opportunity to soar like the eagle in the invitation, because that's what I experience. And the more we do these broadcasts, Barbara, David, and I, here in front of the rock at the Advancement Center, at the beacon on the hill, the more I'm staying connected with that part of myself that comes from so far away, that is so big, that is beyond anything we can actually comprehend with our mind. And the more that we're with that connection, the more magical things you can experience. So I'm just smiling because for so many reasons, but I am having the experience of being in this world and at the same time being outside of this world. And it's a very interesting experience. I was going to say to navigate, but that feels like control. There's nothing to control, but it's a very unique feeling. And I guess you might say the inclination is to navigate. The inclination is to, I have to get back in control. But if you can just go with the flow, it's pretty fun. So there's a lot I want to share with you from this place. So one thing I'll share, just because it was fun for me, and it's just another indicator of it's all working the way it's supposed to be working. But for some reason yesterday, I received more hugs from the guests I was driving than ever, all in one day. People I didn't know, maybe this one woman I'd seen earlier in the day, and then there I was, and there they were for a ride to dinner later in the day. And the minute this woman saw me, she just had to give me a hug. It was just the most surprising and lovely thing all at once. And then a couple, I drove to a restaurant that everyone's loved. I've never heard anyone say they had a bad experience. And I got a call to pick them up a very short time later, maybe 30, 40 minutes later. And they said, oh, we had the worst experience. And they were talking about how something he ordered wasn't cooked, all these things that were on the menu they'd run out of. So my response, I don't even know, but apparently, especially the husband, responded in such a big positive way, because they had just come from something that looked like something that could be disappointing. But apparently there was something in my interaction with them upon picking them up that he just went into champagne bubbles. He was, I don't remember all the words, but he was saying, I love your enthusiasm. I love your, there was so much said. I can't repeat it all, but the feeling of having an unexpected, unplanned effect on another that is such a surprise beyond anything that I could even imagine or expect, or it was just incredible. It was just, it made my whole day. And that is the beauty to me of this life. For me, I know everyone has their own gifts that they bring, and everyone has their own song, their own music. Everyone follows their own spirit, and we're all so unique. And I share these experiences with you just to give you a little sparkling star over here, if you will, that says, feel this. Because that's all I can do, is share with you my own experience. And that apparently is a good thing. Because when you are in your own happiness, when you are in your own mischievousness, when you are in that place of wonder within yourself, it's just, you can't have anything but a beautiful life. Even if there's someone that is grumpy nearby, usually they can't stay grumpy for very long, or else they'll just disappear. So welcome to the bliss of this life. It's growing every day. I feel more and more beings on this planet becoming free. I feel more and more of them getting a taste of the freedom. And it's interesting to watch because for those that do not hang out at the Advancement Center in a physical way and are so entrenched in the physical world, you can see that entrenchment. It's quite a contrast. When I was asked to describe, oh, what do you do on your days off? And well, you asked, so I mentioned I'm in front of a camera doing a broadcast once a week. And I get asked more questions. Well, what do you talk about? What's your subject? I don't really have answers to these questions. I do the best I can to share with them how this might be described, but it's really hard to describe besides following your spirit. Most people go, huh? So I had a gentleman last night who that was just frustrating. Yeah, he was clearly frustrated. You don't have a good explanation for me. Those weren't his words, but that was the message. So it's entertaining because it's just entertaining. And it makes me feel very fortunate to be here now at this time, in this way, in this place. Because everything that has bound my experience of myself here for so many years, one by one, the strands are snapping. The parachute is lifting. That parachute that will float up and up and up and never stop. Floating up into the unknown. You have no idea where you're going to go, what it's going to look like. But the excitement is there. The excitement of the unknown. I just feel it. I just felt a bunch of us, for play's sake, in the basket of a parachute, in the basket of a hot air balloon, whatever it's made of. And we're just like a bunch of giggling children. That feeling you get when you're riding a roller coaster and you're coming up to the top. Oh no, not that point. Actually, when you're coming down, it's that feeling you get when you're going up. There's a little rise, and then you come down. That where you just, it feels like your insides are going to come up in a nice way, just the sparkly way. That lightness, that sense of flying. I feel it for all of us. And I'm just writing it. And it's at times like this, oh my goodness, if I could sing, I would sing a glorious song, because I just want to express to you the brilliance of the unknown, the brilliance of living in it, the brilliance of moving towards it. It's brilliant. And I just want to shout from the mountaintops. So here is my shout today, in front of those of you here with us today live, and for those of us that are watching later or in the future. May this shout out to all of you continue. And may you fly free like that baby bird in that nest so high up in the tree. First time taking that step out of the nest and flying. So on that note, I just want the flying to never stop. May the wave, may the wind, may those sparkles of stardust continue to lift you, to take you beyond anywhere you've ever been. Have the time of your life. And watch out, because something amazing is coming next. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I wish you all a perfect life, perfect health, and an extraordinarily magic future. Thank you.